So this is the die that's been purchased. This is between, believe it or not, my son. I have to laugh at this, and hubby. I'm a bit wary about this. We've done the test on the skin for the length of time it says, to make sure, to see if you have an allergic reaction. I've actually had my hair, I had streaks put in it a fair few years ago, and at the hairdressers, but I've never actually had a complete dye on it, not home dye anyway. So this is going to be interesting. I've got a couple of pieces on that is going out and probably end up dumping. You might can see all the stuff that's at the back doorway, actually in the background. That's actually got to be sorted and put in the shed. Yeah, there's my son, and there's hubby. And I've just got to check to see if we've got a couple of caps, if this is a total disaster. Yeah. I've got complete confidence in them. Oh dear. Yes, well, let's see if this actually ends up uploading after all this. But as I say, that is the colour using, due to the fact that it does show you. So admittedly, my hair is more, I think, this colour, so it should be slightly darker, so hopefully it won't be too noticeable. Yes, right. Okay, this is day 6, and this is to do with bedding. Our bedding is stored at the top box, as I call it, in this wardrobe. Our son's bedding has a shelf in his wardrobe, and when bedding is washed, either hung on the line or tumble dried, if it necessarily has to go in the airing cupboard just to air a little bit, if it's been on the line or something like that, then that happens as well, and then it's put away. So what I'm going to do first of all, I'm going to look at all our bedding, that's ours as sons, but I have to say that I do have seasonal bedding for different seasons. I also have to have enough bedding to cover 4 beds, double beds that is, 2 at home and 2 in the caravan. So our bed that's in the caravan does have a unique shape, so it does have specialised fitted sheets for, which I have 2 for. I try and like to have at least 2 sets per bed, but as I said, I do have Christmas bedding as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take everything out, I'm going to put it on the bed, I'm going to check the airing cupboard, and also have a look at the bedding in our son's room. As you know, I've just bought him another fitted sheet, 2 new pillowcases and a duvet cover. So yeah, so that's sort of got to be taken into consideration when I'm sorting out the bedding, to see if I can get rid of any. So here we go. Okay, so I'm going to sort it all out into the different segments. Do have a couple of Christmas ones. I have some plain ones here, and as I said, some sets are getting a bit old now, and I have a lot of blankets, which does actually take a lot of room up, but I pulled out this black one. Is there 1 or 2 here? I think there's 1. Realistically, this actually can go in our son's room. We did used to have these blankets in the lounge, but I do keep a sleeping bag, and I do keep a brown blanket at the moment. So due to the fact that our son tends to have grey or black blankets on his bed, realistically that can go in his room, so I'll probably transfer that over. And yes, I do have a lot of blankets. I did get rid of a few, but we do have blankets and bedding separate for our caravan, which has been vacuum packed and under as stairs. So I'm going to check the airing cupboard and then I can put it all together and see what I have. I know for a fact I have got an awful lot of bedding, so I've got everything out, all the blankets. I know there's another black blanket, but I think that's under our son's bed. As I say, it does lift up. Brilliant if you're short on storage. So what I've done is I've brought our son's bedding in here because it's a little bit more better lighting, although I keep having to put the lights and lamps on. So as you probably seen, I have actually purchased a new quilt set for our son, along with pillowcases and also a duvet fitted sheet. So obviously that is going to be a keep. There is his Christmas bedding here, which is definitely a keep. And then what I'm going to do, I think, is this is the emoji set. I'm going to get rid of that one. He's got his Harry Potter set on at the moment, so that's going to be a dump. I'm going to get rid of these pillowcases. There's 4 here of green, due to the fact they are getting old now, and he's got some, you know, some actually replaced. I've got a lot of red pillowcases because I do have a lot of red bedding, but I'm going to keep those at the moment. And what I've decided to do is I'm going to get rid of this fitted sheet because it's got a new one. Again, I've got a lot of pillowcases, especially in the hotter weather. I do change the pillowcases more frequently. I wash our bed at least once a week, all through the year. Summer, sometimes 2 or 3 times. I've known to do it every other day, sometimes when we've had really hot weather. But pillowcases definitely I change frequently. And as I said, I've got a lot of red pillowcases. So I need to go through these. This is a pillowcase, it's got a question mark on. I think I'm just going to get rid of it. It has got his name on it. It's like a gaming one, but I'm just going to get rid of it because it's an old one. So that can go. His bedding is a lot easier than mine because sometimes he does have the lighter shades on, you know, in the summer that we've got. I've got the heart pillowcases. To tell you the truth, I don't know about anybody else, we tend to swap our pillowcases around. So the ones that actually you know, match the duvet set normally go underneath, and then the pillow that's underneath, which is usually a plain colour, which I'll just explain, is that this, instead of the checked one, goes on top. The only thing I've found is these silky ones, I find that they do make you sweat and very slippery. I prefer cotton, and that's why I prefer like a cotton sort of material as my top pillowcase that I sleep with. So I'm going to put a question mark on these. They have got hearts and it's a really nice Valentine's Day, but I have got to make a quick decision on those as I'm going through. Right, so I do have this set. This is a fitted sheet, but it's tartan. Sometimes it does get too hot, but I'm going to keep this at the moment because we are in January and we can actually have some really bad weather. So I'm going to keep that at the moment. And then I have got the sort of the flannelette type duvet set in tartan again, you know, checks. And I have said this before, it's one of those that's reversible. I do like these, and what I tend to do is place the duvet and a pillowcase inside of a pillowcase, so that is a keep. These ones here, which is a different shade, normally go in the caravan, so I'm going to leave those with the pillowcases at the moment. Right, here's a fitted sheet, red. The only thing is I find this one, I know you can get the clips and everything, but because I've got a lot and I've got a new fitted sheet anyway ready, and I've got the grey on the bed at the moment, I'm going to get rid of the red one. I do have these pillowcases and the duvet should be somewhere around. I'll go back to those. I used to have a lot of Keep Calm stuff, so I have got a Keep Calm set, and I like these sort of ones for the lighter weather, and sometimes this set actually goes to the caravan. And as I said, I do say I've got an awful lot of pillowcases. As I said, we used to have our son and daughter-in-law live with us for a time. Well, our daughter-in-law who sort of spent quite a lot of time with us at that stage. As I said, this colour normally goes to the caravan, and so does that one. But I'm going to have a look. This is definitely a keep. The grey, as you know, I've gone on to a lot of grey, so that's definitely a keep. And this set sometimes goes on our son's bed, but used to go on ours quite a bit, so I'm going to keep that one. Got some grey pillowcases. These are from our son's room because this is a different shade, but they're more likely a keep. This one, I can't remember exact. That goes with that duvet check set. Not sure how well that actually stays on. And then obviously I've got a number of cushions. I've got these, which really that one could go with the Christmas one. That one is, it's not necessarily a Christmas one, but I had it on Christmas. I keep this one in the wardrobe because I keep this one a lot. This was a gift from a dear friend. It's what you put your book in that you're reading. I tend to put my Kindle in that. I've got this chill cushion, which I think I shared last time and was a question mark on that. This one is going to our son's room. And then I've got my blankets. I've got that sheepskin and check one, which is a reversible one. I've got this one, which is actually our Christmas one. Didn't use it this last year, I should say, but I do want to keep it. And I've got this owl one as well. And then I have got my Keep Calm one. As you know, I've got my Chinesey blanket on at the moment. That one actually takes quite a lot of room up when it is actually put away. So I'm going to see what I can actually get rid of. I'm sort of looking at it, and you know what, I think I'm going to let this set go. This is more of a set I usually use in the autumn. You know what, there's a quilt in there as well, another pillowcase. I'm going to let that one go. And yeah, got this set, which, to tell you the truth, this one is a little bit you know, faded and old now. There's a question mark on this one. I think I may be getting rid of this one, because as I say, this one is getting old now. So yeah, make a decision on that one. Then I've got a spare pair of pillowcases. These are actually, if I remember rightly, separate. They are the thick ones. They go with the fitted sheet, so they possibly will be a cat. And as I said, I've got a new fitted sheet for our bed and 2 new pillowcases, which are definitely a keep. There's still a question mark on the Keep Calm set, which is there, and I do have this red and cream set as well. There's another cushion
which I didn't actually, I don't think I had this on my bed this time because it was mostly Disney, wasn't it? My Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse one. So that could probably go in the airing cupboard along with the Christmas cushions. And I have 2 sets here. I do have a 3rd Christmas set, which I've got in the airing cupboard, which I've got to bring through. So I'm making a decision what I'm going to keep. I definitely want to keep this set, and I probably will keep this fitted sheet, but you know what, I think I'm just going to let this heart one go. Got to make some room and keep the stripy one. Like I said, they have got the stripy pillowcases to that set. It's not a set that I particularly do like. Got all my pillowcases together, so I'm going to judge now what exactly I'm going to keep. As I said, I like to keep a certain amount of sets so that I can change them in the caravan as well. So the Christmas ones will definitely go on the bottom. So I think that's what I'm going to start with. Okay, so that is the blankets and the fitted sheets, pillowcases and duvet sets to go back to our son's bedroom on the shelf. And this is our wardrobe, as I said, I know there's a lot of bedding. Some of this will be going to the caravan once the season hopefully starts. I know I've got a hell of a lot of red and the whitey and cream pillowcases, and really truly I presume I could actually cut those down. Behind that is blankets. I've got those 2 cushions. Sometimes the dog goes on our bed. Then I've got all the bedding behind with the Christmas ones at the bottom. And then I got fitted sheets there, and then some pillowcases that goes to set there. So that is that. So I said a pretty good result, because I have got rid of a few pieces, which I am going to show you, which is this pile down here. Ignore the cushions because they're going in the airing cupboard. So I'm going to see how many pieces I have now got for day 6. Okay then, so I'm going to count out how many pieces I've got. It's like when I get rid of sets of nightwear, do you count it as 1 or do you count it as 2, being sets of top and a bottoms? I don't know. I know there's more than 7 pieces here, even if I was to do it singly, so it doesn't really matter. It just sounds better, I think, doesn't it? But then again, when I've separated pillowcases from fitted sheets, because I haven't got sets, I do set them separately. So anyway, so I've got this quilt set with 2 pillowcases, so that's, let's say, 3. This is another set with the 2 pillowcases, that's 6. And another set, that's 9. And then I've got 9 fitted sheets, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then pillowcases, I've got 12, I've got 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 items, with the possible that I'm going to go through next couple of months, that red and white lot of pillowcases. So 19 pieces, which is quite a good result, and it does make a lot of difference because it's quite a big pile there. So that is for a day 6 of getting rid of stuff out of our home. And yeah, I'm really pleased with my hair. It's come out really well. It's not as out in the face as I thought it was going to be, which it was a relief. And I've even got my nails done with this purple, and it's got the silver glitter on. So I'm going to leave it here because I'm going to have family time now, being it's Sunday. So hopefully you've enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.